Our next guest is a talented young man who writes, produces, and stars on a weekly internet series entitled Clark and Michael. Please say hello to Michael Cera. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you're a kid, but you've had a lot of experience in the show business already. How old a guy are you?
I'm just turned 19.
19.
Yeah.
So tell us about your early life. What did you do?
I grew up. I spent 19 good years growing up, becoming this age. Now it's been fun. And I grew up in Brampton, Ontario, which is in Canada.
Suburb of Toronto, is it?
That's right, yeah. Suburb of Toronto.
What did you do for fun there?
Regular kid stuff. You can get bored growing up in a suburb. I got in trouble a few times with a friend of mine. I always kind of got in trouble with the same friend, Chris, who my parents pointed out to me later on that he was always the friend I got in trouble with.
He would be the enabler.
That's right.
Everybody has one
or,
like that.
we went off each other. It wasn't all his fault. I'm not going to put it all on him on television like this. We used to do prank phone calls.
Those were great. Weren't they great?
Yeah. Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, they were great. I don't think can you really do them anymore?
No, well, I certainly can't. We had a good thing going. We had like characters, and and everyone kind of. I feel like I like to think the kids in school knew us for it, and we became known for being the guys who did prank phone calls.
And what sort of a prank would the phone call be?
Nothing too mean. I hope not. I hope the person on the other end enjoyed it just as much as we did.
Oh, I'm sure. That's usually how it goes. They can't help themselves.
Once they realize it's a prank phone call, they can relax and say, okay, now I'm just,
a good laugh is a good laugh.
It's time to have fun.
Yeah, that's right. But what sort of thing would it be?
We had several characters. I can't remember what their names were, but I know we got in trouble with the cops, and that's why we stopped doing it.
Really, got in trouble with the cops?
Yeah,
how did the police find out about it?
If that doesn't illustrate how boring a town Brampton can be, the cops can spend time to come pick up two kids.
But somebody, the receiver of the prank phone call gets annoyed and calls the police saying, I just got a prank phone call? And
I think we called the same person twice, and that's what happened. They called the cops right away.
Now that's illegal. You call them twice is illegal.
Well, that's the number one rule. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to call the same person twice. It's just foolish.
I understand you have some kind of dental disorder that's been plaguing you for the last couple of years.
Well, I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and I've had kind of a bum jaw ever since.
How long ago did you have them extracted?
It was 2 years now.
Wow.
So I figure it's permanent.
Yeah.
Well,
you look okay.
Oh, thank you. I feel fine. I can't really open my jaw that wide. I went and saw a specialist, and he told me I would never be able to eat a sandwich.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's fun to laugh at, but it's not. Try living with it.
No, it's awful.
Yeah, he told me. This guy made a joke.
A lot of times a meal in itself, they're great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It used to be my lunch every day. That's,
sure.
It's the best time to eat a sandwich.
So you just can't open wide enough to get a sandwich in.
No, honestly, it's.
Yeah.
That's it.
You ought to be able to work with that, though.
Yeah. What the guy said to me was, take the sandwich apart and you have two open-faced sandwiches.
Yeah.
He made a joke out of it. Again, he doesn't have to live with it. I'm sure he sees people come in.
But there's nothing wrong with that, really.
I guess not.
So now, as a kid working in Los Angeles is where you do the show.
Yeah, that's right.
And you write and you produce and you act in your little show. That must be pretty exciting. To be part of a show business in Los Angeles at such a young age.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's really taken off.
Do you meet other people in show business, young people?
Yeah, I have some friends that are my age that are actors too. I did this show, Clark and Michael, with my friend Clark, who's around the same age as me. He's young as well. And I also did a movie called Superbad with Jonah Hill, who's my age. So I've made some young showbiz friends.
That movie's coming out shortly, is that right?
That's right, yeah, August 17th.
Yeah. And do people regard you as being part of the new Hollywood? Do you get that a lot?
I'm not going to say. No one here has ever heard of me, I'm sure. I don't think. You have to be.
Do you go out and do stuff? Like Sienna Miller said that my problem was I didn't go out. Do you go out?
No, I don't. I was just made very aware of how unexciting my life was. I did like a magazine interview, and this woman asked me what my craziest Hollywood clubbing experience was. That's how she phrased it.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to tell her, and she actually said to me, "You can make something up to make yourself sound more exciting." She just kind of, switched the lights on my whole existence.
Did you? That's when if I were you, I would have gone to that sandwich story.
It's a good fallback.
Yeah, then you're fine. You're in good shape. Now, now this is interesting because you have the film coming out August 17th, The Superbad.
Right.
And you also have your weekly internet show.
That's right, yeah. It's every Wednesday. There's a new episode.
And people know the website where to go to get the thing?
It's www.clarkandmichael.com.
Yeah.
The show is called Clark and Michael. That's as creative as we decided to get with the title.
And it's fairly short compared to
they're,
television standards.
11-minute episodes.
11 minutes,
yeah, there's the Cartoon Network has a thing called Adult Swim, which is a handful of shows that are about 11 minutes each.
Yeah.
And we kind of were inspired by that and wrote it. And it's easier to sustain comedy for that amount of time.
Tell me about it. But our Tony Mendez here. Tony also has an internet show. It's a weekly internet show. Did you meet Michael, Cera, Tony?
Oh, I met
This is
you.
Tony
How's it going?
Mendez.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so you get, I guess so, kind of competition.
Yours is on the internet, the CBS website?
I think you can get it on the CBS website, yeah. But
That's where yours is, right, Tony?
Yeah, mine's on the internet.
Oh, yeah?
Website. Yeah. How many shows a week do you do?
We do one a week, and we've made 10 episodes, so there's going to be... It's almost running out, actually. I think the 8th episode is on this Wednesday.
Your show's doing well?
I don't know. I mean, this is this is the high point, being on Letterman talking about it. But
I don't know. You got to do better than that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really hard to tell if people are.
Oye, pero ¿qué te voy a decir? No te creas porque tienes un show en el internet. Te puedes meter conmigo. El Tony Mendez show más importante que el show ese. Clark and Michael, Clark and Michael. ¿Qué es lo que te crees? Americano de porquería.
I'm sorry, he's old. Michael, a great pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Good luck with the show. Good luck with the movie.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back with Interpol, everybody.